guys, it's Christina, and I am here with the fabulous Kelly Rowland. How are you?
Hi, I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing very well. You look so beautiful.
Thank you, as do you.
Thank you. I love this look. It's so great. So
Thank
you are
you.
in town for a pretty fun, fabulous cause, right?
I am.
So talk to me all about the Max Project.
Well, the Max Project is basically creating a community to helping women embracing their own individuality. And one, I love that because I feel like as women, we're always so inspired by each other.
Sure.
And I think that sometimes while we can be inspired, we will be so inspired to where we might start to look like someone else instead of like embracing what we hold on our own, whether it's your curves, whether it's a long neck, or whether it's different style of hair, or how you like to wear, you know, rock your own look. I think that it's so important. So I'm really excited to be partnering with them because this is such an important project to start for women.
Definitely. All of the women in your life, who kind of inspires you?
The women who inspire me in my life, from my best friend Lala to my Beyonce to my Serena to Solange to Michelle to Angie to my mama T. There's so many women that inspire women. They inspire me every single day. The women that are around me, you know, my hairstylist, my assistant, the women that I work with every single day. I'm just grateful for them all. I think we find beauty in each other and something that we admire about each other, a great quality.
Sure.
Yeah.
And how and when did you kind of like embrace yourself? Because like you said, you know, people have a hard time embracing their curves or how they look or how to dress and things like that. When was it for you that you felt comfortable in your own skin?
I think it started coming around for me when I was starting to hit my 30s.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then another moment happened after I had my son. After I had my son, my body took on a different effect. And I definitely got more curves after I had my son, and I was quite proud of him. And
Look
I was
at
like,
me.
oh, I got a little bit more booty back here. It makes me happy.
Love that.
So it's just moments that I think that you should always continue to embrace your own individuality and know and learn and love what you bring to the table. There's only one you.
Sure, definitely. And how are you kind of teaching that to your son to kind of embrace himself?
Well, I tell him one thing, which is we always look in the mirror and we find like new things. I'm like, oh my God, Titan's hair is so cool.
Yeah.
Or, oh my God, I love Titan's smile. Or, oh, I love the fact that Titan can wink, and he's learning how to wink.
Oh, I love that. That's so cute.
But we definitely like are teaching him about his hair. He's the only kid in this class that has like his type of hair.
Sure, that's
you know what
great.
I mean? It's like thick and full, and all the kids like play in it and love it. We had to get him a shirt that said, "Don't touch my hair, bro."
Really? That's amazing. I love that. That's great. Sarah's asking, love your outfit. Where's it from?
Thank you. My outfit, actually, my jeans are actually from TJ Maxx.
Nice.
And my top, I don't know what my top is from. I should have actually looked at that.
That's okay.
And my jewelry is my husband and also Jennifer Fisher.
Nice. How do you and your husband parent? Are you good cop, bad cop? Who is the good cop, bad cop?
I think we both go back and forth with good cop, bad cop. It's really hard to really get on him because like then he'll give you a smile afterwards.
He'll give you that wink.
Yes, or now we've taught him about boundaries. So when we might raise our voice and say, Titan, that's not okay. You're too loud, mommy. You're way too loud. I think that's a little funny nowadays.
That's so funny.
So it's probably not.
Yeah. And then he's going to be 4 soon?
He's going to be 4
That's
on the
crazy.
4th of November. He's got his, I think some people call it golden or
Sure,
champagne
yeah.
birthday. So he's definitely having a big one. This year.
Have you started thinking about his birthday party and things like that?
But he keeps changing things, so he's making this whole planning process a little hard.
A little hard.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that he's into right now?
He loves superheroes, but he's obsessed with ocean and marine life.
Okay.
We're teaching him now about running water, like to stop running water, and teaching him about power so we can keep our light bills low. But he loves whales, loves sharks, like watches this show called The Octonauts.
Okay.
And he's obsessed with it, and he knows about every single ocean life and species, and it's amazing to me because we watch different documentaries. The documentaries are like an hour and a half long, and he sits there the whole time.
So
and
funny.
Meanwhile, everybody comes in, they're like, what is he watching? I'm like, the newest documentary about whales or blue whales, and he's just
That's amazing. That's a good thing to get into.
It
Yeah.
really is awesome.
Do you have a proudest and grossest mommy moment?
Ew. When he first came home, and I'll never forget changing his diaper, and it was that spray on his bottom. That was too much.
It was too much.
That was way too much. I think I tapped out. I was like, you gotta come get him. I can't do it.
That's when you hand him over to your husband.
I was like, I had to jump in the shower. That was a lot. And I think the most proud, it's been so many proud moments, but it's when we teach him about something and he actually does it on his own. Whether it's kindness, or being respectful to someone else. Like a mother came up to me at his school last week, and she said, Titan has such great behavior in the library. He raises his hand to speak, and he lets other people have their moment, and then he likes to speak. And I'm just like, really? Like that makes
you
me
feel
like,
good.
Okay, we're not doing such a good job.
No.
Because all you want to do is raise an individual who knows who they are, they're confident in it, and they have respect for others, but they understand their strength as well.
Sure, definitely.
Yeah.
I know you've talked about in the past expanding your family. How do you think he'll be as a big brother?
I think he's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
All of his friends now have baby brothers and sisters, and I'm starting to feel the pressure from that.
Again, the itch again.
Yeah, but I watch him with their kids and how gentle he is and how he wants to love on them. I'm like, he's gonna be the best big brother, and I'm really excited to give him that later.
Later. Down the line.
we have some work to do around these parts.
Yes, definitely. Do you have play dates with some of your friends? I know you mentioned Serena, Beyonce. Do you have play dates together?
Yeah. All the time.
Yeah.
We have play dates, and it's the best because I think the greatest gift of growing up with friends around you, whether it's been 10 years, 20 years, is going and journeying life together. Yeah. And experiencing life together, and having kids together, getting married. We're gearing up for a wedding for Michelle.
Yeah.
And that's such an exciting moment. Now she's shooting her show with her fiance Chad.
Very exciting.
It's just exciting times to watch your friends have experience
flourish.
Life. Yeah,
definitely.
So
excited. How's Michelle doing?
She's wonderful.
Yeah,
she's so wonderful.
Definitely. I know she opened up a little while ago about dealing with some depression while she was in Destiny's Child. Did you ever feel that pressure when you were in the group at all?
No, I think the pressure that I probably put on myself, it wasn't necessarily from the public, although I think that once social media came into the play,
changed everything.
It changed everything, and people who probably were pretty miserable, had a platform to discuss their misery and put it upon others. And I think that that's the sad part about social media. But you also have to, we as individuals have to pass around even more positivity to combat the negativity. And you have people online, I love what Jada Pinkett Smith is doing with Red Table Talk. I love how oh my gosh, Gary V, I don't know if he Gary V, he spreads so much positivity online. So you have people who are combating it, and it's their intention to do that. And I think when you have great intention, you have projects like the Max U Project, we're going to be okay.
Yeah, definitely.
We're going to be okay.
It's good to spread positivity. Yes, that's what you need. Somebody was asking about new music.
Yes. Oh, I promise you, this time I'm not just saying it. Oh, it's right around
It's coming. It's coming.
It's here. I'm so excited it's here.
And I know you said before that your son is inspiring some new music, right?
He is. I mean, between having these different moments in the car of bopping his head on certain beats, and certain songs I'll bring home and I'll see if he really likes it. Sure. And one time he said, "Mommy, I like that song, but I don't like that song. It's not better than The Best Day of My Life," which is one of his favorite songs.
I love that.
So he's like, "It's not better than Best Day of My Life." But he has records that he loves.
That's great. And when can we expect the new music?
Like I said, I don't want to
give a date.
But I'm here.
Yeah,
it's here.
It's coming.
It's here.
Yeah, and what's kind of the vibe of the
Definitely
album?
R&B. Yeah. My roots of R&B, and I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I'm excited for you. I think that's going to be great. Does does your son kind of grasp what you do for a living?
He probably still doesn't quite know,
Quite get it,
but
okay.
he has an idea.
Sure.
And he's such a musical child, and that makes me nervous because he's like goes to music class now, and he's the first one to run up on the microphone. He has to like handle the mic, and so I think he's understanding. I think that when he went to Coachella rehearsals, when he came to Coachella, you know, I wanted him to see that you don't just get on stage.
Sure,
and you're able
it's
to
a lot of
like,
hard
belt
work.
on notes. Yeah, you got to see the behind the scenes work as well. So he was able to see that, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh my gosh,
I mean, speaking of Coachella, it was such a powerful, awesome moment, and you know, I have to ask because there's so many Destiny Child's fans. Is there ever a point in the future where you think that maybe you guys would come back together for an album, a tour?
We have not discussed it. You know what I mean? And I think if we were to discuss it, if it were to pop up in conversation, we would probably want to keep that
a secret.
Secret,
like breaking news.
Yeah, but it hasn't been anything that we've discussed recently. I went over and like talked to B about like new music, and I asked Michelle about new music and see what they think. You know what I mean? It's like we've been like supporting each other in our own projects.
Definitely. I mean, it's so crazy that I think it's been almost 20 years, or has been 20 years since the first album, and you know, 18 years since Independent Women. Is there like a time in that chapter of your career that you would love to just relive over and over again?
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
It happened so fast.
I did it.
It honestly, like, not the opportunity of Destiny's Child, but more so like that time lapse of Destiny's Child happened so fast. The moment I loved the most, it was probably like the Independent Women Survivor moment.
Yeah.
Because I felt like we were, and still are, a voice of women. You know what I mean? And what we stand for, and respect, and demanding that, and empowering each other.
Yeah.
And I think that it's still happening today, and I think that we are a part of that, and we have incredible women to thank for that, and women who are still like, you know, moving these mountains, you know, so it's just a really exciting time.
Yeah, and there's a talk about this Charlie's Angels reboot, and you guys
I just heard about this.
And you guys were such a big part of that franchise. I mean, I can't imagine the two not going together.
I have no idea. But it's so cool that they're rebooting it. I mean, with Charlie's Angels, what, in the 70s?
Right.
And then coming back up in the 2000s. And here we are, what, 20 years later? Oh my God. We'll see what happens.
Amazing. I saw Beyonce recently took a photo with Latoya and Latavia. What was your reaction? Latavia, sorry. And what was your reaction to that? Do you still talk to them at all?
I just saw Latoya at a wedding. I haven't seen Latavia, but I just saw Latoya. She's good and pregnant. And really happy for her, for sure. And happy for Latavia. Latavia has a beautiful little girl. Is
it nice to see, like, after all these years that you guys are still able to...
We're grown. Everybody's grown.
Definitely, definitely. And, you know, you spoke about something that was so great before about empowerment of women, and how you guys really kind of created that movement, and how it's still so important today. What do you think when you see kind of female, like, artists like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B kind of going after each other? Is that kind of...
I've already spoken on that, and like I said, I love both of those ladies so much. And I remember I recently heard Queen Latifah say, yeah, it'd be awesome for, you know, them to be able to work together. I don't know what the differences are, so I can't really speak on that. But I would love to see them move past it and be examples for other women, you know, to encourage them and empower them, and show how we can move past, you know, all of our different obstacles, whatever they may be.
Definitely.
So
yeah. Do you have any collaborations in mind for your upcoming album?
I have some in mind. I'll keep them to myself.
Cameron says you're beautiful, and Janelle is asking your favorite skincare line.
My favorite skincare, I actually like Hop. But right now, my favorite product is by my facialist esthetician, which is Shawnee Darden. She has this retinol reform that I sleep with every night. It's just the most magical thing. And also, Nurse Jamie has this roller. Have you seen it?
I have heard about it.
But it's a roller, and you'll always see me with it on my Instagram story. It's like my favorite thing.
I love that. I love that.
So yeah, those are like two of my favorite things. right now.
And I know that you were also part of The Voice Australia. It must be
Yes.
so rewarding to find some new talent and kind of mentor them and be a part of like their growing process.
Incredible talent over there. I was able to be in the finals with my Bella and Sam Perry, and they're like, first of all, the voices are just extraordinary. Bella, to be a baby, has such a big voice. You see me here with Delta Goodrum, who's an Aussie herself and my dear friend, and I love her to death. And we're trying to find a record right now to collaborate on together. Myself and Sam Perry are trying to find a record to collaborate with each other. But what Sam Perry brought to The Voice was just remarkable.
Yeah.
And it was so new, and no one had seen it before. And I don't know how they're gonna top.
Right.
Like last year was spectacular.
That's so fun.
Such an exciting year.
That's so great. And also exciting about the Max Project. Where can people find more information about that?
You can go to the website.
Nice.
For sure.
Awesome.
For sure.
Well,
Yeah.
Kelly, thank you so much. It was
Thank
so great
you.
seeing you. Thank you.
Thank
All right,
you.
thanks guys.